Hi guys, Jay Neal here, back with another video. And this one is from Bog Street Picks. And this is how they come. This is a sampler pack. In just a moment, we'll be back to take a look at these more in depth. Hang tight. All right. Made in the US of A. Who doesn't love that? All right. I always wanted to do an unboxing video of a sampler pack. Sampler pack by Bog Street. Unboxing video. It's unboxed. All right. This is how they come. And I don't know how I can do that. Tells you a little bit about each pick. Trying to get it to focus. All right, guys. Jay Neal here, back again, and happy to be. I got something really cool today. It is a guitar pick by Bog Street. I will talk quite a bit about these picks, but try to make it somewhat as brief as I can. I don't want to lose anybody's attention. And I will be looking away because I do have a table full of notes. Because with these picks, I got the sampler pack. So not one pick is the same. So I had to make all these notes. So bear with me. And I will put stuff up here on the screen. And I will demonstrate, for the most part, each style of pick. Each style of pick has 3 different weights. So bear with me. There's a lot of information here, and I'll do my best to do justice to these picks. They're very unique picks. They have a series, which is the series we're going to start out with, called the Axe Cut. Axe, like a lumberjack axe. And they're just very unique. And I'm sure you've seen other videos about these on YouTube, and that's great. And you should really check these picks out. But the one I'll talk about the first is called the Axe Cut. Now, we're going to try for you folks to see these the best way I can. This would be the heavy. It's got a glare on it. But I will post, I will have actual pictures of these as I'm talking come up on the screen. But I don't know if you can see it or not. They're textured, which is great to hold on to, and we'll get to that as well. And as you can see, this end, or I should say this side, is bigger than this side. And if I can get it just right, if you can see how that tapers down from being a thick pick down to actually your fingers go together, your fingers touch, and give you that illusion that the pick is smaller than what it is. And as a new player, I have this problem, and maybe seasoned players do too. They spin. They spin a lot. Not these picks, but normal picks spin a lot. And this one here, like I said, is the heavy axe cut, which is on the thinner end. It's a 1.6 millimeter flat tip, and the 2 sides here are 3 millimeter sharp chisel tip. They call that one electric blue. And then this one as well is axe cut, but it's a medium. And it is textured just like the other one. And the medium on the small end is a 0.6 millimeter flat tip. And the 2 rounded chisel tips are 2 millimeter. And again, fits very good in your fingers, and you don't have to grip them so hard. You know, you can play with a little bit lighter touch and feel without them spinning on you. Very nice. And now, as far as the axe cut goes, we have a light one. All these picks look the same. I don't know why I keep showing you, but I just wanted to thoroughly show you each pick. Now this one is a 0.5 millimeter flat tip, and the other two edges here are 1.5 millimeter rounded chisel tip. And this one is black pearl. So I will put a video in right now of me demonstrating at least the Axe Cut series. Axe Cut blade light. All these picks are light that I'm using right now. That's my preference, but they're from the different series. And this one was 5 millimeter flat tip, and then the 1.5 millimeter sharp tips. Series picks by Bog Street. And I will put the link in the description, or the link down in the description to these people's websites. They seem to be a really legit company. And I really didn't know that until I picked them up. Then I started researching everything. So I think these picks are great for any type of player. And any of these picks, not necessarily the Axe series by them, but all of these picks are great for everyone. You just have to find your pick, just no different than anything than any other pick. And these picks are all acetal, if I'm saying that right. And I got the sampler pack, which there's 15 picks in there. So that is the Axe Cut series. Again, the heavy, the medium, and the light. The Axe Cut series also has a pick that looks the same way, just a bit different color. I'm sorry, folks, I'm really trying to keep that glare off of there. And this one here, they call it a edge-to-edge textured. No. So anyway, this edge is a 0.6 millimeter, and the two beveled ends are a 2 millimeter. And you'll understand why I had to write all this stuff down. I literally have a table with information on each pick. Very cool picks. All right, moving on to the Battle Axe. No, not your girlfriend or your wife. The Battle Axe series by Bog Street. I keep saying the name because I don't want you to forget it. You have got to try these picks. Even if you just get one pick, you should try them. As I said, I got the sampler pack, and I believe it was $35 for 15 picks. So, moving into it, the Battle Axe. I guess I could call it, instead of series, I can call it a line. The Battle Axe line by Bog Street. All right. As always, we got a heavy, medium, thin, or heavy, medium, light, and then we have a textured one. So this is the Battle Axe Heavy. That is a deep blue for obvious reasons. It looks deep blue. Now, unlike the other picks, all three edges are 3 millimeters sharp. Almost a jazz tip like. So, and now the Battle Axe Medium, which is a Purple Haze. Who doesn't like Purple Haze? So this one here, all three sides again are the same at 2 millimeter. Okay, the Battle Axe light pick isn't, I think they call it ashes gray. Now, this pick, all three sides are 1.4 millimeter. And that is the Battle Axe light. Now, just like the other series of picks by Bog Street, this one here is a Battle Axe medium. Yes, we already had a medium. This is the edge to edge. Like I said, each series of picks by them has an edge to edge, at least in the sample pack it does anyway. And this is a 2 millimeter, all three sides, 2 millimeter. The Battle Axe light with the 1.4 millimeter chisel tip all the way around. Okay, now for the Axe Blade series of Bog Street picks. These, if you will notice, look like the axe cut, but the axe blade a bit stiffer, which is great. And this series also has a edge-to-edge textured pick. We'll get to that momentarily. So this one right here is the Axe Blade Heavy. And again, all these pictures and all this stuff will pop up on your screen. This one here is a 1 millimeter flat tip, and the other two are 3 millimeter sharp chiseled tip. And they call this Dusk. So anyway, that is the heavy. And again, really big pick here at a 3 millimeter. I was thinking it was 2, but 3 millimeter. But when you go to grip, your fingers touch, it gives you that illusion that the pick is actually a bit smaller. So that was the heavy. Here is the medium. There's the medium. And the that tip right there is a 0.6 millimeter flat tip, and the two here are 2 millimeter sharp chisel. That's what I was thinking about with the other one. These are the 2 millimeter on the end, and that's the 6 millimeter. Moving right on to the light. Axe Blade Light. Kind of looks like a turquoise. This is a mint green. The one we just did, the medium, was a candy apple. So this is getting a little more in my range, but the picks that I've got coming up by Bog Street are probably my favorite. As a beginner, everybody's got their thing, and you should branch out and try these. I recommend the sampler pack. It gives you, I mean, it's in the name. It gives you a little bit of all of them, and they just feel good. It takes a little bit to get used to, but it's not like you have to force yourself. They fit well into your hand, and it feels good and it makes you want to play. Now this one is the Axe Blade Light. It's got the 5mm. I don't know why I'm trying to continually do this with the glare. It's got the 5mm flat tip, and the 2 here on the end is a 1.5mm sharp chisel, matte green. That is the Axe Blade series into 3 different sizes. Now, like I said earlier, they also have an edge-to-edge textured, just like the Axe Cut did. And I would say that's probably candy apple as well. But with the texturing, edge-to-edge, and the 2 bigger ends here are 2.0 millimeter. 2.0 millimeter. I'll learn how to talk. And the lighter or the thinner one is a 0.6 flex tip. So I will do a little bit of playing with these as well. And keep in mind, I'm a beginner guitar player, about 6 months to 12 months. But I've been a drummer my whole life. So none of this music stuff, picks, strings, guitars, PAs, anything that I do a review on or my opinion on is nothing new to me. I've been around this stuff my whole life, but you really don't pay attention to it because it's not your instrument, you know? So that is the Axe Blade series by Bog Street. That is B-O-G Street. Now, these other few picks I have, I'm still holding the other one. Now, still by Bog Street. This is called the Mini Beast at 1.5 millimeter on all 3 sides. This is a much smaller pick, hence the name, Mini. Much smaller pick. Let me get the Axe Blade and show you a comparison here if I can. See, quite a bit smaller. But as you can see, this is not textured. And we're starting to move into some picks here that I really do like, which I like them all. But as I said, it's personal preference. Now, see how that is in my fingers? There's not a lot sticking out there, which I like because I'm able to, as you'll see here in the video, you're able to, which I do, anchor my, I guess my hand by using my pinky to be able to pick. Now, what I like about this little guy is that as a new player with regular picks, sometimes, I don't even know how you would say it, sometimes the pick in between the strings, when you're not paying attention, might go a little far. But with this, when you anchor your finger down, I mean, at least I do, it only allows that pick to more or less get on the tip of that string. Because there's not much pick there. I mean, you really can't get it too far in those strings, which is great for me. Give it a little bit there, you know. So that is the Mini Beast, and I don't think there's any fancy name for that other than black. All right, now the last ones. I really like these. I really like these a lot. This is the Leap series. Again, by Bog Street. All these picks are Bog Street. This is what is known as the lead pick. Check this guy out. Oh, come on, focus. There, that's a little better. It's kind of like the Mini Beast as far as the top texture part. But as you can see, it is a much bigger pick. And I'm gonna do this here. Three different sides. Of course, 3 different gauges. So now, as I just talked about with the Mini Beast, you know, being a more shallower pick doesn't allow you to get in between the strings too far, which is great, I think. I don't think you need to be digging too deep because then you're going to get string buzz and everything else. But these will allow you to get in there deeper if you need to. But it's hard to see here. Look how, let me turn it around. Look how that is. Where am I? Turn the brightness down on that, but I can't get to it. So anyway, it's a much bigger pick. Now, let me turn it around. This tip here is a 0.73 millimeter, and this one here is a 0.96 millimeter, and this one here is a little more jazz looking. It's a little more, well, chiseled, or, you know, pointy out. I don't know. That's a 1.5 millimeter, and you can tell that these two are pretty much alike as far as shape, and then that one is a little more stubbier, like the Mini Beast. Now, I like these. I like these a lot. And it might not be a pick that I would use all the time, but it really does feel good in your fingers, you know, gives you something to hold on to. And again, you know, they don't spin unless you want them to spin. And look, I mean, look how easy. You got 3 different picks there. Look how easy. And then just, you know, just slides your thumb up here a little bit, then you're ready to go. Now, we also have a rhythm one. That's a little better. I think the rhythm. Now, it's the same size. It's the same size as the other Leap. There, that seemed to help. I just backed up. Now, with this being the rhythm pick, it's going to be a little thinner. This one here is a 0.7, and let's see which one is which here. I think that's the 0.45, and that one is the 0.8. So check this video out of me using these here. Great picks. I really like the picks, and they work great in many different aspects. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced, pro, you know, I don't know how many more titles we can have here. But they really work great, and I enjoy it, and it makes me want to play. It makes me want to learn to do different things, because as far as you know, as far as doing rhythm and things like that, I happen to use, let's see, which one is it? It's this one. I happen to use this for rhythm, and then kick on the pedal and go to another channel. Then I can switch it, just like I was just saying. So I really dig these picks. Not everybody's going to like them. You know, it's personal preference. I don't like all of them, but it's not because of the pick. It's because just the thickness. You know, I'm more comfortable with certain thickness of picks. But they're all great picks, and you can tell they're all made very, very well. The Mini Beast at work. Try to get in there so you can see it. Oh, and it makes it so much easier to do pinch harmonics too. Now, these guys, my favorite picks from Bog Street. And this one here is the Rhythm. And it was .45. Trying to get it where you can see it. As they always say, folks, please like and subscribe to my channel. We do a lot of different things here. And it's somewhat a new channel. And trying to get things going. And I'm excited about this channel. I'm excited about music. I love all types of music. So, as they say, smash the like button and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification buttons. I try to post a video once every week and a half, maybe 2 weeks at the most. And give me your comments. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. Tell me what you'd like to see. And I'll do my best to make it happen. And you can also go to my Patreon page and buy me an iced tea if you'd like. If not, that's fine too. Just thank you for being here. It gives me a purpose. So thank you all for tuning in. And really, check these picks out. Really cool, man. Really cool. And I'm sure the fellows at Bog Street would be happy to accommodate you and answer any questions that you have beyond what I know. So thank you, folks, and have a great day. Great D. J Neal out.